if your flow is good, your creativity, your penmanship is good, go. I can definitely see 1 song, 2 songs a month at some point in time. One song a month, the new standard, followed by a 7-track album once a year. That does seem to be the new standard. It was basically not the exact formula that Russ used, but it's one of the formulas that Russ do admit to, putting out all this music and then once
Sitting in the basement with no industry people on my phone, dropping a song a week from the basement and going to sleep and waking up and hoping it had 1 million plays. And it didn't, and then finally it started getting 1 million plays after about 50 weeks in a row.
I put out Velvet. The 11th project I put out was in September of 2014. So we're talking, 11 projects in the span of
it does seem to be that thing, because here's the thing, creativity can't be stifled, okay? And when someone's creative, one of the things that happen with musicians, just like myself, like all this talking I do, like me being on here an hour, 2 hours, I've been on here twice a day only because I've been in fire school. So I'm doing my fire thing today, and we've been doing distribution and we're doing all these analytics. So I had a little time. But when creativity comes, I can do this all day. You could be asking questions and I'll be pa 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 pa. So there's a lot of artists that are saying, wait,
a song a day or 2 songs a day or 5 songs a day, and just getting all these songs out of me, doing 1 million gigs, sometimes 3 gigs a day. Sometimes we did 6 gigs a day one year at Glastonbury. But I think you view it as a dirty tap. When you switch a dirty tap on, it's going to flow shit water out for a substantial amount of time, and then clean water is going to start flowing, and now and then you'll get a bit of shit, but as long as it gets out of you, it's fine.
YouTubers do when we get the inclination. When you see me pumping out video after video after video, I'm doing several things. I'm taking these live chat streams, and I'm like, I'm not going to let this information sit here. There's going to be something that somebody missed. So then I chop it up, put it out, chop it up, put it up, and then that's where you'll see me dropping 5 or 6 videos in a month time, right? Then there's time where I'm doing so much other stuff I can't do it. But when the information is flowing, bro, get it done. Drop 2 songs a thing. Especially, here's my thing. If you have the fan base, or if you're trying to build a fan base and you want to show diversity and your music is good and you have the resource to make sure it's mixed the proper way and it sounds good, drop it. Drop it. If your flow is good, your creativity, your penmanship is good, go. I can definitely see 1 song, 2 songs a month at some point in time. You know what I mean? So what's the difference between dropping two songs than it is dropping 2 albums in a year? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the equivalent would be. If you put out 2 songs a month, that's 24 songs. That's like equivalent to 2 albums. So yeah, I can definitely see it happening.
So with songs, you're going to write shit songs at the beginning. You are. My songs were terrible. My raps were terrible. Like, I've listened to it the other day. It's awful. But I got it out of me. And the more and more you write, the more and more you experience. And then you start flowing clean water. And